And as promised, we have returned.
Hey, after a long awaited, I know.
Yeah, I had a fun little trip in the desert. Got stomped. Actually, I say that. Yeah, that tells you how much these games really affect me. Sometimes I actually have to go back and triple check them. Oh, that's right. I won, and I was actually rated #1 on the team.
Nice. That never almost happens.
Yeah, I know. Do you know how to pull up match histories in your end?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pull up my match history. Take a look.
I'll have to. Just 1 second, I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
I'll even mute my mic.
Uh-huh. So, as it stands, I presently have all but the one. Which Comrade has very kindly informed me that you and Cheese managed to get. Just hunting for it. But it's the one for Perfect Descendant. It's the game in which you manage to defeat your opponent, and they never ascend. What? Actually, I will be right back with the stream once again. Alright, so sorry about that. But, yep, I have everything except the Perfect Ascension. Yep, I've got the one. The other achievements are, as many people have already received, for one victory out in the desert, 2 victories out in the desert, and 5 victories out in the desert. The last one is for what's called the Perfect Ascension icon. It reads, "Win a game of Ascension in which a member of your team ascends at least once, and the opposing team never does." It's a tricky icon. I've come really close to it a couple of times, but never actually gotten there. It's actually caught me a little off guard. Not quite sure what to do with him. Maybe they're just looking to spice things up for the World Championship by introducing him as a last-minute member. Maybe he's just looking at being a little different. Maybe they're just looking to spice things up for the World Championship. But just an odd time. Now, usually immediately after the World Championship, you see all kinds of things go up in the store. New champions, obviously the victor skins. They wrap up the league, all sorts of good stuff. And on the topic of the league, I'm kind of hoping that things get reset here soon. Oh yeah, that's something I should probably. Get her promoted for now, just because unfortunately we never found the other person that I wanted to find in order to get that where I wanted it. But I'll leave Comrade in charge of it. Maybe one day it'll come back anew. On the topic of Comrade, as I said, she's been very busy with life stuff. Even now, as you've noticed, she's been really busy. I'll give it another couple of minutes before I decide to just hop in and go in for another bout. There'll probably also be her game showcase of the Old Republic is also on the timeline of things to come. All of this comes to an interesting little caveat. We'll probably be shifting up the schedule from what we used to, probably to a little bit more of a weekend exclusive. At least for the upcoming month. There's a couple of good things going on, but they're playing with the schedule a little bit. I can't promise you guys. Oh, good. I was just going over the calendar.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem.
I'm captain of the rank team.
At this point, I'm just disassembling it. They've already kind of shut it down, and until we can get a third one, or if your significant other wants to step in, then we can totally do that. Go run some, go play out in the Shadow Isles. Actually, it's a really fun.
I can totally get him to play. Anyways.
But I was going over the calendar. The Old Republic still on the calendar?
Yes. And I actually did download the game of ArcAge, which is a Korean game, by the way.
And we'll slide that next to League of Legends on the list of Korean games that we play.
Art, can you go turn off the stove? I meant to turn it off, but somehow I got flipped onto high.
Trying to gonna take a quick glance at my desktop to see what games I have on the showcase list.
Alright. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. Kitchen stuff happens. I've still got Shogun 2 on the list.
Okay.
Saint Mora. Mark of the Ninja.
Mm.
I think those are really the three that I've got ready to go. I'm still a little hesitant about doing Consortium, just because I really can't find a spot to really showcase that. There's no like one spot where we can just say let's hop in here. We can do a really good run of it, like the Old Republic. You hit about 6 or 7, you can really do a good showcase of what the game actually feels like. Mark of the Ninja pretty much plays start to finish. It really plays the same way. Consortium's really slow. I've also been meaning to try to rope the comrade into doing a few bots of TF2 with me.
Yes, I actually need to put that back on my computer.
So a little Team Fortress 2 coming in the pipeline. So we will in fact be doing more than just League of Legends.
Exactly. Oh, they brought back the TPA and the SKT T1 team bundles.
Yeah, and is that where the SKT came from? Okay. Yeah, it's the two teams that have already won
Mm-hmm.
from seasons 1 and 2.
And the new champion is out, Azir.
Yes, actually, I just did a bout of him out in the desert. Freaking two of them.
And his skin's pretty cool looking too.
The galactic skin's beautiful.
It is. I'm actually thinking about picking up the bundle.
I will happily do that when I'm done getting paid.
Right. Well, I have enough credit on my account that's been sitting there taunting me, not knowing what to do with it.
Yeah, it's
But I want to play him first before I
Oh, definitely the 2-week try before we buy.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here, making sure I've gone over the rest of the calendar. So I've got those. Also, comrade, as far as our general purpose calendar, I have an event that I'm going to talk to you a little bit off screen about.
Okay.
But I'm going to have to shift the weekend streaming for the next couple of weeks.
Well, as it is, we don't stream on the weekends. We haven't.
I know, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to bring that one up. Can I get a yes/no on that one?
A yes/no what?
As to whether or not, I don't know if you're going to be busy at all on the weekends, because this is going to be going on up through, God, at least the middle of October.
If you're busy on the weekends, then no.
No, I'm talking about it's going to be the only time I'm available.
Oh, you're available.
Yeah, so it's going to be the only time I'm open to do this.
Oh wow.
And I know that your weekend life tends to be pretty busy.
It's just mainly work now. I live such a boring life anymore. I'm actually free after 8:30.
All right, so we'll probably do single runs and short showcases.
Yeah, at least 1 or 2 runs, depending on if I want to stay up that night, because I do shockingly, as getting older, I have a bedtime.
And I'll post this one in the comments, probably clip the video down a little bit, but we're looking at doing weekend runs, probably starting, well, actually they'll be starting this week out through the middle of October.
Sounds good.
And on the subject of October, you know we've at least got to do some Shadowrun Isles during the month of October. It's just too thematic. Yeah. Obviously, League of Legends Club will have at least a winter event.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, we'll probably turn that into a couple of ARAMs in the spirit of winter.
Sounds good.
As well as the other game projects. I'll probably do my best to get you some an actual schedule, but I will definitely be doing Ultimate Apocalypse winter matches during December. December is going to be a very violent time for us. Major War, League of Legends. Yeah, we're going to celebrate Christmas by pretty much murdering thousands of digital things.
I am so down.
I'm not sure if Comrade's going to have any horror games set up.
Good question, because I actually don't have any horror games because I don't play horror games because I'm a chicken.
Pretty much the only horror game I've ever done is Fear, and that one really wasn't a horror game. That was just more of a gothic action title. And don't get me wrong, I'm a sucker for a really good gothic action title.
In spirit of Halloween, I am going to go and find the most scariest PC game that I can download, and I will do that, and I will run a couple of games on it, and you can probably listen to me being very scared.
Alright, so we'll have that one in the pipeline for October.